everyone, so today I'm going to do the tag my makeup story. I wasn't tagged by anybody that I know of, but I figured I would still do the tag because I'm interested in it, and I think it's a way for you guys to get to know me just a little bit more. So I have the questions on my phone, so I'm going to go ahead and read them and get through this as quickly as I can. So the very first question is, how old were you when you started wearing makeup? I believe I was in the 6th grade. I remember my older sister, she once threw away a mascara in the bathroom, and I was like, oh my gosh, and I wanted just to try it. And I know that's bad now, but back then I had no idea. I was in the 6th grade. And so I would wear her mascara, and then I would try like her blush, and I just wore that like in the 6th grade. The second question is, how did you get into makeup? I'm not sure how I got into it. My family, they're not like, I mean, they wear makeup, but they're not like obsessed like I am. But I think I got into it because I loved how it made me feel and how it made me look. It made me look different or prettier or something like that. That's probably how I got into it, just because I would go up and down the makeup aisle with like my mom, and I'd be like, oh my gosh, like all the colors were so fun, and I just thought, I have to get into that, and I have to like play with it and use it. And who would have thought that it would have turned into a gigantic obsession? Question number 3. What are some of your favorite brands? I love so many different brands. I can't just pick one. For eyeshadows, I love Urban Decay eyeshadows. I think they are so pigmented and they are totally worth it. Great dupes for Urban Decay shadows that I think would be like Coastal Scent shadows. I know that they are mass marketed, I think you would say, and that every other company has the same palette, but I've only bought from Coastal Scent, so that's why I'll talk about them. But I love their palettes, even if they don't make them personally. I still love them. I think they are great shadows. They are very pigmented, so I like those. For like face, I've never really tried anything high-end for like face, so I still like my drugstore foundations like Maybelline or Revlon. So I like everything actually. I've never tried something that I don't really like yet. Number 4, what does makeup mean to you? Makeup, what does it mean to me? I don't know, it kind of lets you be someone that you are inspiring to be. Even if you just wear mascara, you know you wear it for one reason. It gives you like that confidence. I love wearing makeup because it makes me so much prettier than a naked face. I feel gorgeous in it. I like how I look. I love that it helps you be someone you want to be, if that makes sense to you guys. That's what it means. Number 5, if you could only wear 4 products on your face, what would they be? Eyebrows, definitely. Mascara, concealer to hide like blemishes or anything like that, and then bronzer, so I have color. So eyebrows, so I have eyebrows that you can see. Mascara, so you can see my eyelashes and make my eyes look more defined. Concealer to conceal blemishes, anything like that. And then bronzer to give me color and make me look alive. So that's what I would say. Number 6, what is your favorite thing about makeup? My favorite thing? My favorite thing is like collecting makeup. Is that weird? I would have never thought that getting on YouTube and seeing other people with makeup made me want to be more obsessed with makeup. So my favorite thing probably is brushes. Just buying makeup in general, playing around with it, just testing stuff out. Even if I only use something like twice, I really don't care. I mean, I enjoyed it. I loved buying it and playing with it. So I don't know. There's endless possibilities with makeup. You can do anything with makeup. Number 7, what do you think about drugstore makeup versus high-end makeup? I think that there are some drugstore brands out there that are just as good as high-end brands. I mean, it truly is. I mean, that's true. I mean, you can take like a foundation and really compare it to like a MAC foundation, and why spend like $20 when you can spend like $8, you know? And it's probably about the same amount you get too. And if you're gonna use it so quickly, I just bought like this Makeup Forever Smoky Lash, and it was $22, and seriously, it's not my favorite. I mean, I kind of regret buying it, but I will use it and it's okay, but I'd rather use the drugstore version. I mean, they're not comparable at all, but this is so much better, and just in my opinion, I mean, it's crazy. I do have to say that I think high-end blushes, so far that I've found, are better than drugstore blushes. I really haven't found any blushes from the drugstore that I absolutely love, that are perfectly pigmented, not so powdery or chalky. So there are different, I mean, it's just different depending on like what you like. When I first started out, I only bought drugstore makeup because I didn't really know about higher end stuff. And like higher end to me is anything I can pick up in Sephora or Ulta. I mean, so that's like Urban Decay, Too Faced, my goodness, NARS. Like I've never gone to like the makeup counter and like spent so much money because that's what people told me to do, you know? Just because people say, oh, this is the best thing, maybe for them it is, and me, I can find something else that works better. So it just kind of depends on what product it is. Number 8, what is one tip of advice you can give to a beginner? To a beginner that's starting in makeup, like I just said, just because someone tells you, like you're watching a video and I say, oh, this is the best brush ever, you have to use this brush. You do not have to go use it. You do not have to go try and spend $20 on a brush just because it's my favorite. I used to hear people say that all the time when I first started, like, this is the best mascara, this is the best eyeshadow. I never went out specifically just to get the best mascara because they said so. So I don't think you should do that. I think use what you have. When you get more into it and you've practiced enough and you are ready to commit to buying higher end makeup or just more expensive makeup, even at the drugstore there's still expensive makeup, then go for it. Don't ever let anyone say, you know what, you should be using this. I mean, you use what you want to use. So, I don't know. So just be careful out there, and I know you want it, but just think about it before you really want it. Because there's a lot of things that I've bought solely on people saying, oh, it's amazing, and it's ended up not being amazing. So you need to be careful and see who's actually being honest about what they love. And if you want to try it, then go for it. Don't get fooled by them just saying, I love it, oh my gosh, I love it, just because they're saying it, you know? Okay, anyways. So number 9, what is one makeup trend you never understood? Okay, I have said this before, and I still agree with it. I don't like it. If you do it, that is totally fine. I hate it on myself. I hate when I see it in videos and it looks super cakey and it doesn't look like it should. Like I've seen people pull it off. I should tell you what it is. When people rim their inner waterline with a super white liner. I don't know. I don't know what is so attractive about that. It looks like you have milk spilling out from your eye. I don't know. I hate it. I have seen some people that can do it and they have blended it out nicely so it does brighten up their eyes. But when you just put a white eyeliner in, I don't know. But it's totally fine if you do it. That's okay. You might do it great. With me, I hate it. I hate it on myself, so I would never do it. So that is one thing I have never understood why people need to do that. Number 10. What do you think about the beauty community on YouTube? I don't know. I think it's fantastic, actually. I love that there are so many girls out there that are doing this. And everyone is out there to help each other, I think. It's nice if people would respond to other viewers and say, I mean, if they have a question, you should answer them. I mean, you should give them the time, because they took time out of their day to write you a question. you should at least be courteous and write them back and try to help them out. I mean, they're just trying to learn like we were trying to learn. I've only been doing this for about 2.5 years, and I comment to everyone, even if it's just a thank you. Or if they have questions and I can't help, I try to suggest other people that might have a video that could help them. But I think we're such a strong community that we share ideas and we enable other people to buy stuff. I mean, and that's fine. But we see products out there that you may not have ever heard of. And then, I mean, it just like takes off. And it's all because of YouTube. And there is a bad thing about it if you let yourself become obsessed, and I'm looking at everything, which is ridiculous, that you just buy and buy. So be careful that you don't just buy a ton of stuff just because. But I love collecting makeup. I think that is one thing that I have learned, that I love to collect it. I love to try something new. I think it's fun. I love showing you guys everything. I love getting ideas from other people here on YouTube. I think that's great. I love it when I can recreate something that they did, or if someone can recreate something that I did and they tell me, oh, guess what, I did this and it turned out great. And I'm like, really? So that makes me happy. So that we're all just here together and we're helping each other out. Wow, that was like the longest answer. Okay, so those are the 10 questions. I will list the 10 questions down below. If you would like to do it, feel free to, and you can leave it as a video response. I would love that. I'm going to tag just a few people off the top of my head that I can think of. Miss Redneck 24, Tammy, I would like to see you do it. Faith, I can't remember your Faith, and I talk to you so much. I am so sorry that I cannot think of your numbers. But Faith, you know who you are. I would like to see you do it. Joan, who is Junebug, and then she has some numbers. I would like to see her makeup tag, makeup story. Queencess 1418, Jasmine, I would like to hear hers. And then just anybody else. So those are the ones I can just think off the top of my head that I would like to see. If I didn't list you, don't worry. I would still like to hear from you. Even if you don't make videos, go ahead and just write your answers in the comments. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.